Hello everyone, it's Graham from Lakeside, and just a very quick video this afternoon. And this is really a moan type video, so sorry about that, but I wasn't going to do anything, but I thought no, I will. So I've ordered some track points, some buildings for the TMD area, which I'm about to start, and it all arrived today, and it was all in there. But going back to a couple of videos ago where I moaned and groaned about the cost of things coming from Hornby and Bachmann, and how things have gone up in price, but quality is still to be desired. Now I've got 4 buildings here, Syncraft buildings. 3 out of the 4 are broken, or should I say things have come undone or unglued, and 3 out of 4, that's not very good. 1 out of the 4, maybe you could expect something to be wrong, although you shouldn't have to, but 3 out of 4 is bad going. Now this one, which is the, as you can see, the porter cabin, absolutely fine, nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But to be honest with you, it's a resin cast building, and there's not much, to be honest with you, to go wrong with that. There are some steps here which are just plastic, and they're fine, not broken, so I can put that to one side as being all okay. Next one is the diesel fueling point, this one. Now when I took the bubble wrap off, I could hear something rattling around, and I peered through the lens or the plastic, and you can see that there is, just where my finger is, there is a oil drum which is loose. Now that should be in that little area there standing up in the packaging, but it had come loose. I thought, oh okay, that's no problem. However, things get a little worse when you open it. So all I did was literally do that, and I took the canopy off, and that's not meant to happen. That's the oil drum, which you can place around anywhere on where you see fit, but that should it should be permanently fixed to the base, and you can see, let's get that in focus, you can see where it's been glued there and there, and it's not glued, so that now has to be re-glued into position, which is, it's not a problem, is it? I mean, a bit of glue on there, that'll hold it down fine. Should you have to do that on a brand new product? Not really, for goodness sake. You know, it's, I know I've got this real fear now of opening stuff up and finding, you know, bits broken or fallen off it, and it shouldn't be like that. It really shouldn't. So that's number 1 item. I'm not even going to bother to put that in there. Chuck it in there. So that's the number 1 item. Not good. So then I thought, okay, well, I'll better check the other ones. And of course, because I said 3 out of the 4 were broken, you know what to expect on the next 2. So the next one is the fuel storage tanks, and this was actually the first one I opened up. So let's get this out of the box. Now there is no damage at all to the outer packaging of the huge parcel which came. Oh God. I'll have to open the other end up, I think. so it's not been bumped in transit or anything like that. Right, that out of the way. Take that off, and as you can see, there's no damage to the polystyrene. Holes here from the tissue paper, but apart from that, nothing. Take the tissue paper off. And you end up with a bag, which are the steps. That's fine. But then down there is a loose pipe. Here. So that fits somewhere, and this pipe here should be glued to this top edge here, and it's not. You can just see the glue mark there where it should be glued, and a bit of paint. No issue really, but where does that pipe go? And then I looked at the picture and I noticed that it should go just here and come over just like this one here. But not only has it come off, but focus that, come on, focus. There. It's actually broken. I found the other half in the tray, which I've put back in this bag where the steps are. And that is the other part there. So I've got to glue that together and then glue that pipe onto the tank where that, you can just see the hole there, where that is. So that job needs to be done. So I thought, okay, I'll have a look at the steps then. So there's one side, steps, fine, absolutely no problem with those. And the other steps are here. And the hand railing has come off and unglued, and you can see, let's get that in focus again. You can see where the glue has been, where they should have been glued on. So I've got to glue these handrails on. So not good. Again, so put all that to one side. I'll put it back in its box later. The last one is a mechanical wash plant here. So let's have a look at this. This was the last one I opened up, and I'm thinking I don't really know what can be broken on this. And to be fair, I thought I'd got away with it. As you can see, it's almost like an IKEA job where it's flat pack and you have to assemble it. Now these are the end parts where the wash parts are. Nothing loose on that. That looks all fine. And take it from me, that side's alright as well. And I thought, okay, so what's in this middle section? And there are two parts in here. There's this part, and I have no idea what this bit is, whether it's come unglued or whether it's supposed to be separate or what. So I'll have to look on the box and find out. I can't see any glue marks to say that it should fit on here somewhere, but I will need to have a look at that and see where it does fit. So if it does need fixing on there somewhere or is separate, then it's fine, but I can't see how that can be separate and just standing up, but we'll see on that. But this is a centerpiece which goes across, well, it's the top roller, goes across the whole shebang, and that's off of it. Now there's one this side here, but this has come off that side, and again you can see where, if that will decide to come in focus, you can see the shiny bit here, here, on that edge where the glue is, and that has come off of it. So I've got to glue that onto there. Now I've got all these from Rails at Sheffield, and I've phoned them up and they were absolutely brilliant. They said send it straight back. I said, well, the things are actually not broken as such, it's just things which have come unglued. I said I prefer it if I can just have a go at gluing them together first. If I'm not successful, then I will indeed send them back. He said, well, I've made a note on your order about the conversation, and please, you know, if you have any problems whatsoever, send them back, which I will. But I will have a go at it. And I said, what about if I have a go and I can't do it? No, don't worry about it. He said, still send them back. We'll send some new ones out to you. So that's what I will be doing. But the whole point of the video, oh God, really, why am I having to do this? You know, we're supposed to be getting increasing prices for this stuff, and okay, fair enough, that's how much it's going to cost and that's how much, but you know what, I'm really getting sick and tired of this crap which I seem to be buying, where I'm having to constantly fix something because it's fallen, the bar fallen, because it's constantly bits that are left lying in the box, including locos with stuff lying in the box. These guys really should start getting their act together with the quality control. If this all went out from China, okay, then there's something wrong with the gluing process between it coming from China in the weather conditions, the hot, the cold, whatever, the humidity. They've got to sort something out, because if they're making stuff in China and it has to be transported to Europe or America, then it's got to be substantial enough to withstand any conditions that it's thrown against. And obviously it's not, because, you know, 3 out of the 4 items is not great. So Bachmann, if you're listening to this, which you probably aren't, but if you are, take heed, because really I'm getting a little bit fed up with all this now. Right, end of whinge. So hopefully in the next day or so I will be attempting to lay out some of the track. It's fallen off again. Let's put it down. I'll be attempting to lay out the track work for the TMD area, and so I will do a very quick video to begin with of showing you roughly how it's going to be, and then I should do a series of videos of the gradual build up for it. But I'd like to try and get that area totally completed by Christmas if I can. I'm not sure if that's possible, but I will try. Okay folks, certainly if I get any more stuff like this, and it won't be Christmas time, will it? It's going to be January, February time. Right, okay people, thanks very much for watching, and sorry about the whinge, but I just felt that I've had enough now of this, I really have. Okay, bye for now, bye.